Happy April, everyone! As we come close to the end of the school year, Cougar Sports has heated up to close many seasons. And we take a close look at our men's basketball team as they competed in the Sweet 16 round of the NCAA tournament. I'm Antwan Smith, and this is In the Game. The men's basketball team traveled to Kansas City this weekend to take on the Kentucky Wildcats in the Sweet 16 round of the NCAA March Madness tournament. This will be the men's first appearance in this stage of the tournament since 1983, which made it an impactful game for the team and the Cougar fans all across the city. The game will begin with a fire starter for the Cougars as Armani Brooks would knock down a laser-beaming three-pointer to have momentum going in their direction. It will be clear of the Kentucky scouting and preparation for the Cougars that caused them to have many difficulties running their schemes throughout the first half. The tough Wildcat defense will hold Corey Davis Jr. to only 5 points scored in the first half, causing the Cougars to make adjustments to put up more points. The creativity of Galen Robinson Jr. and Dejan Jarreau will prevent the Wildcats from making a large deficit occur in the first half, as the Cougars will be down by 11 at the end of the half. In the second half, the Cougars would continue to trail as they struggled to limit the Wildcats from scoring throughout most of the half. It would be the explosive shooting of Armani Brooks to make three three-point shots to keep the Cougars in the game and eventually take the lead. The game would take a major turn as it would be Kentucky's Tyler Hero to make a nail-biting three-pointer to put the Wildcats back in the game late. Sadly, with little time left in the game, the Cougars would not be able to regain the lead and take a heartbreaking loss to end the season. The Cougars finished with a 33-4 record to set a new record for the most wins in program history. Now we move along to baseball. The Cougar baseball team traveled to Memphis last weekend to take on the Tigers in a 3-game series in what would be the second set of conference games this season. The Cougars would face defeat in the first 2 games of the series and bounce back to capture a victory in the last game, as the box score total would be 16-10 in Memphis' favor. The Cougar baseball team currently holds a 14-13 overall record with a 2-4 record in conference play. Now we head to Ali Jawad for a softball update.
Thanks, Antwan. Next at the plate, the Cougar softball team, as they took the field for 4 games last week. Next for the Cougars was a 3-game series against South Florida. The Bulls, however, proved to be a challenging matchup, as the Cougars were swept in a 3-game series, losing by scores of 4-2 and twice were shut out in back-to-back 3-0 losses. The Cougars' overall record now stands at 24-12. Next up for the softball team will be Lamar University this Wednesday with the game starting at 6. Be sure to come out and support the Cougars. And that's the word on softball. I'm Ali Jawad. Back to you, Antwan.
Thanks, Ali. For more info about Cougar Sports, go to uhcougars.com and don't forget to like and subscribe to Coug TV for more episodes of In the Game and other shows. For everyone here at In the Game, I'm Antwan Smith. See you next week.